It is easy to hate and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things work. All good things are difficult to achieve and bad things are very easy to get. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon and star. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Desire to have things done quickly prevents their being done thoroughly. What the superior man seeks is in himself, what the small man seeks is in others. In a country well governed, poverty is something to be ashamed of. In a country badly governed, wealth is something to be ashamed of. It does not matter how slowly you go so long as you do not stop. When anger rises, think of the consequences. First, there must be order and harmony within your own mind. Then this order will spread to your family, then to the community, and finally to your entire kingdom. Only then you can have peace and harmony. A lack of patience in trifling matters might lead to the disruption of great project. Love is like a spice. It can sweeten your life, however, it can spoil it too. The true gentleman does not preach what he practices till he has practiced what he preaches. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. The journey with 1,000 miles begins with one step. Anyone can find the switch after the lights are on. To love a thing means wanting it to live. A lion chased me up a tree and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. Study the past if you would divine the future. Can there be a love which does not make a demands on its objects? If you try to do too much, you will not achieve anything. You can successfully force people to follow a certain course, but you cannot force them to understand it. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Do not let a leader lead you on a bad path. When you see a good person, think of becoming like her or him. When you see someone not so good, reflect on your own weak points. You are what you think. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. I slept and dreamt life is beauty. I woke and found life is duty. No matter how busy you may think you are, you must find some time for reading or surrender yourself to self-chosen ignorance. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. Only the wisest and the stupidest of men never change. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. A youth who is to be regarded with respect, how do we know that his future will not be equal to our present? I hear and I forget, I see and I remember, I do and I understand. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Education breeds confidence, confidence breeds hope, hope breeds peace. To understand yourself is the key to wisdom. Learn as if you were not reaching your goal and as though you were scared of missing it. A man of wisdom delights in water. What you do not wish upon yourself, extend not to others. The object of the superior man is truth. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. To go beyond is as wrong as to fall short. Study without reflection is a waste of time. Reflection without study is dangerous. I want you to be everything that's you, deep at the center of your being. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. Have no friends not equal to yourself. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. A superior man is modest in his speech but exceeds in his action. People may be made to follow a path of action, but they may not be made to understand it. Words are the voice of the heart. I would rather die for speaking out than to live and be silent. Forget injuries, never forget kindness. To see and listen to the wicked is already the beginning of wickedness. The expectation of life depends upon diligence. The mechanic that would perfect his work must first sharpen his tools. If a man in the morning hears the right way, he may die in the evening without regret. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential, these are the keys that will unlock the door to your personal excellence. Learn as though you would never be able to master it. Hold it as though you would never be in fear of losing it. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. If you look into your own heart and you find nothing wrong there, what is there to worry about? What is there to fear? Those who cannot forgive others break the bridge over which they themselves must pass.